I am fresh off my Christmas Eve night shift, and I was probably the most busy that we've been in quite some time. Within the first 2 hours of being on shift, there were probably about 5 or 6 rapids called throughout the entire hospital. And guess what? We're all short-staffed. Gotta love it. And I just finished with 2 rapids for the entire night, at the start of my shift and at the end of my shift. So the first rapid I had tonight was for blood pressure support. Came in right at the shift change, started vitals and everything, and patient's blood pressure, their map is way less than 65. Okay. At the end of my shift, same thing. Patient's blood pressure. You know, nobody just wants to perfuse on Christmas Eve. I don't know what's in the air. But one of the patients got upgraded to ICU after we tried to keep him there for as long as we could and stuff, but he needed a little bit more support, so got Levofit. It got transported over to be monitored even closer. Very recently, a lot of times we've been kind of experiencing a lot of patients either coming in with this problem, or they'll be in the hospital and experience this problem where we think that the patient is sleeping and we go to arouse them and stuff, and they look like they're so comfortable, they're snoozing, you know, their sats look great, their vitals look great and everything, but when you actually try to wake them up, they're actually not waking up. So note to self and note to every time I see, you know, a patient, always wake them up before you're end of your shift. Obviously we're doing our hourly or 2-hour rounds and stuff like that, so we should obviously be seeing our patients and stuff, but definitely before the end of our shift, make sure that that patient is waking up. Okay, because just because they look like they're snoozing and you want to leave them be and everything like that, don't. Because they can be somnolent, they can be lethargic. You won't know until you try to start waking them up and have them start answering some of your questions that you have, to really test their orientation, and making sure that they're, you know, they're haven't become encephalopic or anything like